And I need to ask two things of you. Number one,
crooked ass
Chris Grady, can you stand
Rubio.
up? This is my friend who's going
Tap
to the military.
dancing real.
I need you to tell him
The
that
question.
he's going to live to make it to serve our country.
Yes or no?
And then we'll get to the other one.
Not only are you going to live to serve our country, you and all of you have a chance to change our country. Change not just our laws, but the way we talk about our laws. So absolutely.
Thank you. And guys, look, this isn't about red and blue. We can't boo people because they're Democrats and boo people because they're Republicans. Anyone who's willing to show change, no matter where they're from, anybody who's willing to start to make a difference is somebody we need on our side here. And this is about people who are for making a difference to save us and people who are against it and prefer money. So, Senator Rubio, can you tell me right now that you will not accept a single donation from the NRA in the future? I wish I could have asked the NRA lady a question. I wish the NRA lady I could have talked to, because I would ask her how she can look in the mirror, considering the fact that she has children, but, you know, maybe she avoids those.
What was that? I'm sorry?
I don't freaking know.
It's okay. The question is about NRA money.
So number one, the positions I hold on these issues of the Second Amendment, I've held since the day I entered office in the city of West Miami as an elected official. Number two, no, the answer to the question is that people buy into my agenda. And I do support the Second Amendment. And I also support the right of you and everyone here to be able to go to school and be safe. And I do support any law that would keep guns out of the hands of a deranged killer. And that's why I support the things that I have stood for and fought for during my time here.
More NRA money?
That is the wrong way to look. First of all, the answer is people buy into my agenda.
He just tried to tell him that was the wrong way to look at it. Him accepting more hush money from the people that's creating the weapons of mass destruction. He's telling the young boy who just lost 17 friends that he's looking at it the wrong way. He should look at it as him taking hush money or bribe money to turn the other cheek to the NRA. He's looking at it as the NRA coming to support his cause or his campaign. Hey, man, I tell y'all, man, I honestly feel like until these representatives, these elected officials, these judges, these police officers, the people who make the law, until they start losing loved ones in smash shootings and killings, ain't shit gonna change, yo. Nothing gonna change about that.
You can say
Number
no.
second, well, the influence of any group.
We're gonna be here all night.
The influence of these groups comes not from money. The influence comes from the millions of people that agree with the agenda. So the millions of Americans that support the NRA and who support gun rights groups.
Senator.
Guys, if you
Cameron is having a conversation with Senator Rubio. Let's let them talk.
Listen, I respect, you can ask that question and I can tell you that people buy into my agenda. I will answer any questions you guys have about any policy.
Right now, guys, be quiet, you know.
And I just think that ultimately, that is not our goal here. Our goal here is to move forward.
So hold on. So right now, in the name of 17 people, you cannot ask the NRA to keep their money out of your campaign?
I think in the name of 17 people, I can pledge to you that I will support any law that will prevent a killer like this.
No, but I'm talking NRA money.
No, because
he just said it. No,
I bet we can get people in here to give you exactly as much money as the NRA would have.
Ask the NRA to do it.
You're right.
He won't.
Can you stand up and donate to that real quick? Okay, not a lot, but we'll get it. I'll do it.
You're right about that.
He should have asked him, man, how fat are the NRA checks? How much money do they give you, bro, for you to sit here and basically say fuck us? Because that's what you're saying. You're basically saying fuck us. You basically saying, fuck the 17 that died, fuck me, fuck my homeboy in the crowd, who you just said who would live to fight in the war. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying, fuck them, man. Real shit. Excuse my language, man, but it's touched my nerves right here. He got you in his face, bro. He got you in his face. And you still wiggling like a fish out of water, bro. I tell you what, man. I'm a coin this new saying right here, man. When turds start coming out your ass with wings, will be the only time that bullshit flies, man. And that's the only time that bullshit gonna fly. Is when shit turds start coming at your butt with wings, player. Other than that, you can keep that shit, cause I ain't buying it, man. These fools are something else, man. Let's get back to the video, man.
Money so far.
Well, you're right about that. There's money on both sides of every issue in America. And where that leaves us in policymaking is to look at the issues and make a decision based on what we think is right. But ultimately, look, the First Amendment is as important as the second.
They ain't got no morals, man.
And therefore, you have every right to ask that question of me, and I'm here to tell you that I will stand for the things.
Are you going to be accepting money from the NRA in the future?
I've always supported, I will always accept the help of anyone who agrees with my agenda. But my agenda is also, I'll give you a perfect example.
Protecting us, right?
Well, I'll give you an example this very evening.
He didn't answer that.
I told you that I support lifting the age from 18 to 21 of buying a rifle. My understanding, as before I walked out here, is that that organization is not in favor of that. But I think that's the right thing to do. I don't know what their position is on teachers being armed, but I don't think they should be, because that's what I think the right thing to do is. When I offered my bill to restrict people on the terrorist watch list or that have been on the list for the last 10 years from purchasing a weapon, they didn't take a stand. I don't think they certainly didn't support but I offered it. I will do what I think is right. And if people want to support my agenda, they're welcome to do so, but they buy into my ideas. I don't buy into theirs.
Okay, so I knew that was going to happen. NRA, please just keep the money out of Rubio, okay? If he wants to run again, you guys...
Thank you, Cameron. Appreciate it.
Young boy grilled his ass, though. But look, I'm going to be honest with you. He talking about he's going to change the percentage age from 18 to 21. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm 34 years old, man. Be 34 this year, now 28. I don't own a gun. I've never owned a gun. When I was 18, bro, put it like this. I done had so much beef that I didn't need to own no gun to go get no gun. You understand me? So it ain't a goddamn law that they can change to keep a gun out my hand. That's what I'm trying to say. Ain't no laws. Ain't a law out here right now that's stopping me right now from go getting a gun from nobody off the streets. See, that's the problem. You're never gonna be able to get rid of the middleman. The middleman get all this shit. Let's call it the street market, black market, however you want to see it. You understand me? They ain't gonna never be able to get rid of that. So they can put buck stops or whatever on them. They can mess with the fouling pins. They can mess with the triggers. They can move up the purchasing ages, all that shit. None of that shit's gonna matter, man. When you can go out here and do a little motherfucker under the table handshake with somebody and get you a nice little piece for half the amount that you would. And then you got these motherfucking excuse my language, you got these fools at these damn gun shows who's only about the dollar. They main thing is, as long as you got a in-state driver's license, you can't be out of state. In-state driver's license, they'll sell you whatever. All you gotta have is an in-state driver's license. They don't even do background checks on you. I know the ones that done been here at Kentucky, they don't do background checks on you. You have to have a valid state driver's license. That is it. And the money, they don't care about nothing else. You could come in there, I ain't even gonna say it. Man, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Bless up, man. Good morning, man. I was on one, man. I went to sleep with this on my man. Woke up with it on my man. You feel me?